Hello traders, this is Ala Peters, founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci Trading System. In this historical webinar, during major historical events, I will show you how to trade during, after crisis and since 2008 with Alpha Fibonacci system on all instruments. But first, let me remind you extremely important disclaimer. Every single thing you will see in this webinar is to educate you about markets in these critical market conditions. Fibonacci Trading Institute, FIB Institute or FTI are not investment advisors and not registered with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions or financial industry authorities. Further, owners, employers, agents, or representatives of Fibonacci Trading Institute are not acting as investment advisors, and therefore all the content shown in this webinar for educational purposes only. Nothing in products, software, or services or communications shall be construed as a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell any instrument. Past performance not indicative of future results. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System and all software demonstrated as this without any implied warranty. And I'm sure by now you're very aware that trading futures, stocks, Forex, options, or any instrument involves substantial risk and not for everyone. And that all testimonials from students, our incredible students' performance, believed to be true based on their representation and does not guarantee anyone else's performance. Let's start, shall we? In this webinar, we will cover about Alpha Fibonacci Trading System in current markets and since 2008. We will go over multiple examples from day trading to long-term instruments across all markets. You will see how Alpha Fibonacci traders trade in current markets, and you will learn how you can take advantage of market crashes and market rallies with Alpha Fibonacci system. Here's an example. Let's go straight to it, shall we? Here's S&P traders this week. The market crash started on March 5th. The market crash identified days in advance on day trading chart. So when we are reaching historical institutional support and day trading bottom, what happens to the shorts? What happens to those who shorting into Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone? This is ultimate low traders. When price comes near Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, intelligent strategic trader knows one of the most dangerous things in oversold markets are ultimate support levels. This is the reason margins been raised 5-fold, because every single person in this market dying to short. So when S&P starts rallying 150 points plus from Alpha Fibonacci bullish trend inception, intelligent Alpha Fibonacci traders not surprised. This was expected. What has happened post-hold? You will see how student performs. Another bullish rally for another 80 plus points. What has happened today post-hold? Is it possible S&P skyrockets 60 plus point? Is it possible on the news? How many points is S&P down? Pretty, please tell me. What are you witnessing in front of you? What has S&P have done in the last few hours? On the news, S&P is down 131 points. What are you looking at in front of you? Let's convert this chart to 5-minute chart so you can see what played out. Shock or not? Do you want to short near Alpha Fibonacci support? Success rate less than 20%. How many points did S&P skyrocketed from ultimate bottom just now? From 2260 until 2,414. 100 plus points, correct? 260 to 414, it's about 170, 140 points, correct? And if I convert the chart to 15, what do you see? Identical thing. And that's the power of the method. It doesn't matter what you decide to trade. Identical formula remains. This been brutal market for shorts the entire week. Every single one of these lines is a pause post-hold, and every time post-hold, spectacular rally from Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone identified days in advance. And you will see next how Alpha Fibonacci traders trade in these market conditions. What is the lesson? Remove the noise. Stop listening to negativity. Pay attention to price, and if you do, the skies are the limit. And that's the lesson this week. Across all instruments, trade the price, not the noise, is the power of Alpha Fibonacci system. Briefly about myself. I hold multiple degrees, I speak multiple languages. I've been investing in stock market, real estate, and businesses since my 20s. In my 20s, I worked with top doctors on the planet in Johns Hopkins Hospital. What was a typical joke between top doctors on the planet? We know more about cars than we know about human bodies. This is wake-up call for humanity, what top doctors on the planet know clearly. Take care of yourself, take care of your soul and your body is a lesson of this crisis. 2004, I was introduced to Fibonacci. By the time I turned 30, I made more than $1 million. By the time 2008 crisis came, I owned homes all over the world. I owned homes all over US. I was worth a lot more than few $1 million. 2008 crash, I've learned a lot about life. I've learned a lot about meaning, but more than anything, I've learned about market crashes. 2008, I developed first proprietary strategy as there was nothing else to do. As I witnessed that no matter what fundamentals are, as I witnessed no matter what the earnings are, when Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone is reached, price will collapse. Here's S&P 2008. This is a crash on S&P 2008, traders. You will see how crisis of 2008 compares to current market conditions. But if I would bring up to your attention exact same chart on 1 minute Dow, this is what Alpha Fibonacci traders traded this morning. Entering at ultimate bottom post hole and exiting position at Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. Excellent place to short from, not to enter into. What's in common? Identical price on Dow 1 minute chart as you're witnessing on monthly chart in 2008, when I recognized price action exactly the same on 1 5-minute S&P, Dow, Euro, Pound, Apple, Amazon. It's all the same. If you know where Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone is, you never enter into. 2011, I found Fibonacci Trading Institute. I founded Fibonacci Trading Institute and Fibonacci Trading YouTube channel that has thousands of videos from the last 10 years. Since 2011, I've worked with hedge fund managers all over the world, and I've worked with top traders on the planet at leading stock firms such as JP Morgan. I worked with traders from beginner to trader of any caliber. Every day I work with traders who have few $100s to traders who manage 7 and 8-figure accounts utilizing Alpha Fibonacci system you will see in this webinar. Here's community of traders. Here's only few images from thousands and thousands of photos and emails I have. I travel all over the world and I meet with Greg, option traders, Michael, option trader, Michael also day trader, Sam in Syria and Lebanon. His daughter finished Harvard trading Alpha Fibonacci. Sam put his daughter through Harvard trading Alpha Fibonacci system. This incredible couple, Emmanuel and Jennifer, right now in the course, and you will see how they perform. Emmanuel finished the course and brought his beautiful wife in the course. Carol, futures trader in Texas, and I'm also meeting with hedge fund managers in Switzerland who are trading Forex large positions. Victor in Geneva a year ago. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System is a complete semi-automated system with MultiMarket Scanner and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci software. Today, what played out in our trading room with Alpha Fibonacci traders who are utilizing Alpha Fibonacci system. Jay, day number 3 with the system. Out at the first target on S&P, he says, I think it was 9 points. Jay in Hong Kong. Les in Canada. 6 points S&P. David, 7.25. Dow 32. David is killing it. Jay in Hong Kong supporting David. David, I believe, is on the East Coast. Marco in Italy. In the middle of the crisis, Marco is killing it while not feeling well. As he said, he is not feeling well and trailed a little too much, but managed to take 1.5 on S&P. Jennifer, whose photo you just saw with her husband, killing it. First week in the course. Jean, trading options, QQQ, SPY, S&P, butterfly options is yesterday. What does he say? Thanks, folks. Please remember, without Alice Fibonacci levels allowing each of us to do current analysis, only can we produce these types of winners, being able to always be on the right side of the market. Jean, retired oil executive in Texas and Scotland. Gary, retiree in Florida. Joel, hedge fund manager. What is Joel sharing? Very difficult to trade large positions. Nice problem to have in these markets. Why? Because there is no one on the other side for large position. Joel still manages to do extremely well. As he says, we killed it on gold on the way up and oil on the way down. The level on oil was perfect. As he says to me, when you said if it broke it, it will crush. It's exactly what has happened. And that's variety of traders all over the world. Only in a couple of hours this morning, on March 18th, as you can see, 15 minutes after market open, 30 minutes after market open. You do not need to spend more time in front of the screen with Alpha Fibonacci system, and you can trade anything you choose, from long-term oil, gold, to stocks, to options, to day trading, any futures you choose. Yesterday, another historical day. What do you see? Emmanuel, who brought his wife Jennifer to join us, killing it. Trading S&P, David, gold, oil. This is the power of proactive, positive traders. What do you see? Husband supporting his beautiful wife. We all need positive, proactive vibes now. This is community of incredible traders. David non-stop. And that's all within a couple of hours. As you can see, started from 20 minutes after market open done by 30 minutes after market open. Happens 99% of the time. With Alpha Fibonacci Trading System, that is a strategic, precise, rule-based institutional trend system. Here is Dow traders. Day in advance, many days in advance, we knew to expect market sell-off from ultimate top, from Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. This is a place you never ever want to enter into. So what is so dangerous about this market this week, traders? Tell me. Markets oversold. On the news, Dow is down thousands of points. On the chart, Dow skyrocketing how many points? 2,500 points bullish rally. Before the markets open, we discuss and identify this is ultimate bullish trend inception. Another day, another market hold. What do you see? Buyers step in again. Until where? Critical Fibonacci resistance. How many points does Dow rally again? Another 1,500 points. What's on the news right now, traders? Pretty please do tell me. On the news right now, Dow is down 1,300 points, yes? 1338.46. Let's convert this chart to 5 minutes. Let's do a basic math. Do you want to trade the news or do you want to trade the price? You decide. This is Dow in the last 2 hours. On the news, Dow is down 1,300 points. On the charts, how many points is Dow up? No matter what chart you trade, from 1880 to 1995. Shorts getting killed in this market. In bearish markets, we will always have vicious bullish rallies. Intelligent strategic trader turns off the news. Intelligent strategic trader pays attention to price. On the news right now, Dow is down 1,300 points. In front of you, Dow is up almost 1,200. This is a stunning and perfect example of power of price action and Alpha Fibonacci system, and why students become my friends for life, because in this horrifically volatile, historical, extreme market conditions, traders making confident, stable living, as you will see more and more next. And if I convert this chart on Dow to 10, to 15, to 20, what would you see? How is it possible? On the news, Dow 1,300 point. On the chart, Dow skyrocketing. Black and white. News reporting. Market makers designed not in favor of trader. Every single day, Dow been staging spectacular rallies. And every single time price comes to resistance, Dow would crush. And that's what played out this morning, half an hour after open, when Dow sold off, reaching Alpha Fibonacci resistance. On the chart, Dow up 1,200 plus points. So in the last 10 years, I've learned a lot being in this business. 99.9% of men on this planet dying to short this market, having absolutely most difficult time not understanding how is it possible on the news market in free fall, on the chart market rallying black and white. Trade the price, not the noise, is a lesson of this market. And that's what Alpha Fibonacci system made of. Only 2 components, indicator free price and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci retracements. Nothing else needed ever across all instruments as proven by traders since 2011. Here is monthly chart now. Here's how simple and clean method I developed in 2008 is. Look on your left. That's 2008. Look on your right. This is something we've never seen before. Never, ever, ever. We are in historical markets. Anyone on this planet who understands what price is telling you will tell you one thing clearly. We've never seen anything like it. Here's the basic math. Look on Dow. In the last months, we erased previous year and a half. If by the end of the month, market will continue crashing, we can be at 1600 level on S&P within the next few weeks. 1600 level is 2015-16 level, traders. 1 month only. It is only March 18th. Critical support on S&P have been broken. 2400 is out. 2400 was respected in 2018. So if I take you back to 2008, this was identical event. Critical support was out. 1200 on S&P. This is critical support. It is out. 2400 on S&P now. So if Trump will decide to close the markets for a week or 2 or 3, it may be a brilliant idea, because the sell-off in front of you is sell-off we've never seen anything like it. It's unprecedented event when every single human, every single trader, every single investor will be tested to the core. And if you know what to expect in the markets, you are not losing sleep, you are not stressing out, you are not being negative. You are focusing on what matters, and what matters is your state of mind and is your health. Money is only freedom. That's the lesson in current markets. So if you understand the danger of Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, if you witnessed what played out in the markets in 2008, here's S&P in the last 4 years. Here's another reversal zone and another correction, 2014, 15, 16. What is the difference between 2008 and now? Price remains in exact same range. Price is nowhere near 1600 number. Price respecting critical support at 1800 number, critical for 2 years. And as you can see, 2800 is Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. This is what S&P does 2 years later. Reaching Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, all identified years in advance. And if you understand that on monthly chart, 1800 is a bullish trend inception, here's S&P step by step in the last 2 years. Price reaches critical Alpha Fibonacci resistance. Post-election, stunning bullish rally takes off, S&P reaches next level. There is no surprise in this market. Alpha Fibonacci system, pure and precise. And when price continue heading higher and reaches Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, traders not surprised, all identified in advance. Correction of 2018 was brutal, but what we saw in 2018 is very different than what we're seeing right now. 2018 did not break any of these critical levels when it respected Alpha Fibonacci support at 2300. Just to remind you, What in the world is 2300 on this chart with this bearish correction? Do you remember? It is crucial support. That prior was crucial resistance, 2017. And that's where buy is coming from, traders. From ultimate bottom, 2350 number. That confirms bullish trend inception on S&P from ultimate low. That prior was crucial, key resistance. That's the power of Alpha Fibonacci system. You know everything, months and years in advance. You are not losing sleep. You are not panicking. So when markets start selling off in 2020, intelligent trader well prepared. Intelligent trader understands what to expect next. Intelligent trader knows protecting all the investments. Historical crush means historical opportunities later. All you have to do, understand how to trade with Alpha Fibonacci system. Stop relying on the noise. Stop relying on negativity. Start paying attention to price. And remember, every single indicator on the planet developed after price made a move. With Alpha Fibonacci system, you know everything in advance, never after the fact. Alpha Fibonacci trading system removes speculation, erases panic and stress, and allows trader to trade and invest in all markets as strategic, proactive trader and investor. This is what Alpha Fibonacci traders trade. There is no stress, there is no panic. They're sharing results, they're lifting each other. Emmanuel supporting Brad, Marco supporting David, David reporting trading, Dow, oil, anything and everything you choose. Jean reporting rolling put options on S&P QQQ, IWM Facebook 350 points. This is positive community of traders who understand that the only thing that matters in the markets is price. And if you can trade price, you can trade anything in all market conditions. Here's Alpha Fibonacci trading system on S&P mini future. Precise stop, precise entry, precise targets, pure and simple. Price is not blocked by any indicators. None are needed ever. Alpha Fibonacci trading system utilizing the only natural sequence that forms all markets. Predictive, precise synchronicity of natural Fibonacci symmetry. As you already seen on S&P going back 8 years, as you already seen on Dow and S&P now. Please never confuse Fibonacci with indicators. There is nothing in common. All indicators are delayed and artificial. Fibonacci on your charts will never be found under indicators. Fibonacci is found under tools. And that's the only thing that matters. Alpha Fibonacci system identifies entry stops and targets in advance with institutional trend inception and trend reversal. On day trading charts, minutes and hours in advance. On long-term charts, days, weeks, months and years in advance. Shall we check on a couple of top stocks and what's playing out right now? Here's Apple. Here's Apple in 2015-16. Apple comes out with the worst earnings in 13 years. I presented hedge fund convention and what do I say? The only thing that matters is Alpha Fibonacci support 93. It is posted on my LinkedIn profile, on social media, YouTube channel and multiple other rooms and social media posts. So despite worst earnings on the planet, in 13 years, Apple doubles in value. How is it possible? Exact same way as Dow and S&P are rallying now. Apple reaches next level. There is no surprise. All identified in advance, never ever after the fact. So when Apple reaches Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone identified years in advance, no one is surprised. There is no bad news on Apple until Apple crashes to 200 level. What do you see at the bottom? 140 level. Stunning opportunity to look to buy the bottom on Apple. Apple in free fall traders, and it rallies from ultimate bottom. There is no surprise when Apple selling off again when Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone is reached. All in advance, never after the fact. Here's Apple in the last few months. Here's Apple. What do you see in front of you? What is crucial? Alpha Fibonacci support 265. This is what happened on Apple. Shock or not? Hold your fingers, cross your fingers. Does it work? Does losing sleep work? Of course not. This was identical case in 2018. Do you remember this? This was identical case on Apple last month. Not anymore. Apple in free fall. An intelligent trader understands what to expect next. Intelligent trader not losing sleep. Shock or not? Intelligent trader well prepared. Intelligent trader not listening to noise. This is potentially what will happen on Apple next. So, brace yourself. Stop the panic, trade the price. Understand one step at a time and what to do at every critical step, and how to protect your positions is the key. Apple has potential to collapse to 35. Tesla 219. One step at a time. Intelligent trader knows when markets are crashing, you may have spectacular opportunity to enter at ultimate low only when Alpha Fibonacci rules are met. All identified in advance, never after the fact. Speculating and trading this will never work. Alpha Fibonacci rules are critical to enter the position. And that's the power of the method. That's how you're protecting your investments. No speculation here. So as you saw in multiple examples, trader can trade any instrument with precision, from 1, 5, 15 minutes, from futures to stocks to options to bitcoins, to any and every indexes and stocks. Let's review more examples, shall we? Here's Jeff. Jeff 76. Jeff had been long on Apple, Costco, SHW, big winners. Costco was 85, Apple was 40, Microsoft 120. As he says, he's 76, he was a bike racer, professional skier. Last thing he wants to do is stare at the computer. So if Jeff has done it with Alpha Fibonacci system at the age of 76, so can you, utilizing exactly what you're seeing in this webinar. Amazon. Here's Amazon traders in 2018. Stock mid-trend. What do you see ahead? Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. As in a play right now on Apple, on S&P, on NQ, on multiple stocks. Has anyone heard bad news on Amazon? Of course not. So how is it possible that Amazon selling off $700 per share? Is it possible because Amazon reached Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone? Of course. All identified in advance, never after the fact. And when Amazon retraces back up and reaches Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone 2019 and selling off again, this time $300 per share, there is no surprise. It's expected. Again, there is no bad news on Amazon. All earnings are excellent. And here's Amazon. Now, sold off $600 plus 2020. Key support on Amazon is out. Intelligent trader and investor knows what to do with his and her position. And that's the power of the method on Amazon, on S&P, on Dow. As again, Dow keeps rallying and so is S&P, despite extremely negative news. Here's Alpha Fibonacci system on Dow futures. Precise entry, precise stop. There is no speculation here. Speculation in these markets is not an option. I hope everyone is clear. So here's crucial key steps to trade crashes and rallies. Prior to the start of the trading day, identify Alpha Fibonacci trading range independent of the news noise. Let's take a look on S&P right now. If anyone is looking on CNBC, if anyone looking anywhere, what do you see? S&P is down, down, down. How many points is S&P now? Tell me, please. This is support, this is a trading range we knew since last week that this is a place to buy from, not to short into. At the market close, S&P is down officially 131.09 minus 5.18%. On your chart, S&P is up from 2263 to 415. Spectacular reminder. Trade the price, not the noise. And if I convert this chart to 3, to 5, to any chart you choose to trade, clear. Noise in this extreme market conditions is the most dangerous thing you can do. Knowing your trading range, knowing critical bullish and bearish trend inception will determine your success as possible. Sell from resistance, never into support. As both S&P and Dow keep rallying, no matter what the noise is. Every day, due to difference in trading range, market conditions will change drastically, as we're witnessing 1 minute candle on Dow being 100 plus points. As we're witnessing S&P staging rally in 1 day, what it used to do in 3 months. Every single day will be different for years to come. Last few weeks is a perfect example of what more to come, which will make a world of difference in your trading if you stop being reactive and start becoming proactive trader. This is what played out at the best trading range at institutional bottom. When you are at institutional bottom, your trading day can last 5 minutes. Within 2 minutes after market open, less is done. 26 points Dow, Rob 15, Brett 3 points S&P, Emmanuel 30 points Dow. Jean 20 points Dow, 2-minute workday, extremely powerful when institutional support is present. Intelligent trader knows this. It's ultimate best day. So if we take a look on instruments, long term, here's oil in historical times. Oil crashed and burned until it reached ultimate support in 2016. This is where intelligent trader looks to buy from. So when oil starts rallying, no one is surprised. And when oil doubles in value, 2018, what is intelligent trader does? Protecting profits, because reversal zone is next. So when oil starts selling off from Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, there is no surprise. It's not the place to buy, it's the place to exit your long-term position. And that's the reason for oil sell-off. oil in free fall. All identified in advance, never after the fact. And when oil reaches 40 and starts rallying again, there is no surprise. It's expected. Here's oil now in the last 2 weeks. Here's oil at critical support, 54. 49 is ultimate bottom on oil. Yes? So when oil reaches ultimate bottom, we have extremely bearish news. Oil staged a spectacular rally despite extremely bearish news. One resistance at a time, and when next resistance is reached, it's a big problem. Why? Because crucial resistance correlates clearly with Alpha Fibonacci level on day trading chart. And that's a part of the method. Here's oil before today. Oil at the end of the minor trend, critical Alpha Fibonacci support. What do you see ahead? As I said, months in advance. 30 is out, 15 is next. And that's crucial support is out. Oil heading drastically lower, but again, speculation is never an option. You need to know where to enter and exit your trade. And that's oil since 2016 to now. All bullish trend inception and all sells off identified in advance with Alpha Fibonacci system. Second crucial step to trade crashes and rallies. Strategize as institutional traders do. Identify institutional trends and ranges. Again, critical point, independent of news noise. With clear knowledge of this, intelligent trader trades only with institutional power, with institutional trends and trading ranges. Trader spends very little time in front of the screen. So again, here's posts from Alpha Fibonacci traders and what they do independent of the news during these historical times. If all of these traders do it, so can you. So if I would bring up to your attention right now the chart on Dow. Look at the news, look at the breaking news. Does anyone see Dow crashing? Pretty please tell me. Does anyone see Dow in free fall? How many points is Dow up, traders? How is it possible? Black and white. Stop paying attention to noise. Start taking charge of your trading. Dow is up from 18,763 to 19,932. On the news, Dow is down 1,330 points. Again, stunning reminder. Trade the price, not the noise. If trading on the news worked, every single person on the planet would be Bill Gates. It does not. What works is price. What works is Fibonacci, as proven by traders all over the world. Third key step to trade crashes and rallies. Utilize synchronicity only with MultiMarket Scanner. Simply wait for your trade. You can scan hundreds of markets in seconds. You can trade stress-free without need to stare at the chart. Scanner removes the need to flip the chart, chase the markets, and place the trades after the fact. This is how the scanner looks like, traders. You can run 60-70 charts in a matter of seconds. And with a single click, I can right-click and I can add any instrument I choose. I can trade oil. I can add any instrument. Within seconds, I can add all the Forex pairs, all the stocks. Very, very simple, very black and white. Another additional tool to stop the panic, to stop the stress, to be well prepared. With Scanner, you can trade with single chart. You can set alert functions. You never have to miss another opportunity. Scanner give you alert, confirm, place a trade. If you do not like the alert, do not take the trade. It is that simple. If you understand trading ranges, if you understand institutional trends, which is what we cover before the start of each trading day, Scanner is a phenomenal tool to remove the stress, to remove the panic, no need to flip through charts. Another proactive trader's move. Fourth crucial step to trade crashes and rallies. Be surrounded by a community of supportive traders. As you can see, traders all over the world in a single day. From Canada, Wisconsin, Kuala Lumpur, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Pennsylvania, Ontario, Ventura, Denver, New Jersey, Virginia, Florida, Toronto, Carolina, Phoenix. Traders who have $500 account to traders who have 7-8-figure accounts, trading method all over the world. If they can do it, so can you with Alpha Fibonacci system. Critical step number 5 for husband and wife to trade together. I've had kids bringing their parents, and I had parents bringing their kids to the course, but husband and wife, we all need something extremely positive in this market. It melts my soul. As you saw photos at the start, Jennifer is killing it with support from her incredible husband. More positive energy, more support in our incredible community of traders. Here's the example of trade on gold future. As you will see, our other gold trader who loves trading gold in this market conditions. We already had done over Apple. Here's pound. Today is a historical day on pound. Let's review. This is pound since our trading room since 2011. Pound respected crucial support at 136 from 2009 through 2016. Brexit pound in free fall until 124 level. So how is it possible that pound is rallying in 2019? How is it possible? Brexit event, not a good news, but pound rallies due to Fibonacci reversal zone, then reaches the top and sells off again, correct? This is pound at the start of 2019. And this is what pound have done. Next. Staging spectacular bullish rally. Does anyone know good news in Britain? Of course not. There is no good news. It's Brexit. It's a nightmare. But pound staged a spectacular rally as Apple have done from 140, as oil have done from 30 despite bearish news, as Dow and S&P doing right now despite bearish news. So how is it possible that pound right now is selling off? Let's take a look on pound, and let's take a look how is it possible that that played out. For one very clear reason. Watch. Here's pound traders in front of you. Brand new historical low. Everyone seen this? Where did pound sold off from? Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. This is post-Brexit rally on pound, correct? Pound reaches Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone and crashes all the way to the bottom. If this bottom is out, pound will go into free fall. As again, we will go back to monthly. Pound crashing to 111, 1007 level, as identified since 2011. This level is crucial on pound. But again, we knew this years in advance, correct? 111, 106 next, if this level is out. Black and white. All in advance, never after the fact. If you can trade one, you can trade them all. Fifth key step. Get a mentor and a quality system with live classes. I promise you, I will never give you a system without lessons. As you can see, how Alpha Fibonacci traders trade all over the world. So this is very common and very typical pullback. As the manual says, who brought his wife to the course? I know for the fact this is where I'm meant to be. Thank you, Allah. You are a beautiful spirit. Brilliant class, great class, thousands and thousands of emails. This is standard. What I developed, what I teach you works. So stop the stress, stop the panic. If these students can do it, so can you. So when you decide to join us, and I will show you how, this is what you will receive. When you log into member area, you will receive video library and modules with videos. Modules identify specifically each individual section, starting with Alpha Fibonacci tool with proprietary settings. Then we dive into candlestick, into wave formations and long-term trends. We dive into position and day trading rules, trading plan and execution. And in the last few months, I added mindset and lifestyle rules, as my medical background is very much needed during these critical times. So I educate students constantly about proactive human mindset, proactive traders lifestyle. So if you would like to watch videos 24/7, it's not a problem. It's all available to you. And if you would like to download software, of course, please do. And that's the power of Alpha Fibonacci system that traders use daily across the world on multiple instruments. System includes lifetime license, trade tools, scanner, templates, pivot finder, no gap range bars. This is what trade would display like with entry, stop and targets. Email and phone options are available to set up alerts. So if you would like to trade any markets in any market conditions with consistency, confidence, precision and power, I look forward working with you. Here are the emails I just received in the last few days. William, incredible human, retired attorney in Florida. Been in the program for 13 months, trading gold and now S&P as well, more often micro S&P due to extreme market conditions. Risk aversion on my mind 100% of the time, and I'm not required to make a trade every day, which is crucial to understand. As Bill says, last week, historical week, I traded 4 days with my only loss coming on Wednesday. I did not trade this Monday. I traded both S&P and gold successfully. And that's historical week with Alpha Fibonacci system. Here's a couple of emails from Brad in the past. As Brad is a legend in the course, he's been trying for 20 years prior. You can find video on his story on the reviews, which I will show you next. He started with 25K account and then increased his account over 345%. With a software and scanner, it's a lot easier. This is what Brad has done, as he shares his account statements in his video, which I will show you where you can find. And this is email from this week. As Brad says, I was warning myself to take time off to distress or just run too lot after 26K opening week. Clear on this? After 20 years of trying. Ed, historical week. As Ed says, he is grateful for taking the course. And as he says, rules are straightforward and clear. You obey them and you make money. If you stray from what I teach, you are on your own. And as he shares, I traded off long-term levels using SPY call options. It was a counter trend trade, so I closed it before the end of the day. Here's a screenshot. And that's Alpha Fibonacci traders. Jennifer, incredible Emmanuel's wife, absolute gift, absolute spectacular, incredible. Incredible to have Jennifer on board. As Jennifer thanking me and states that this Fibonacci system has given us hope and another layer of comfort in these challenging times, especially with this virus. To be able to earn income from home with less social exposure is critical for us and our little ones. And that means the world, and that's the reason I love what I do. If Alpha Fibonacci traders can do it, so can you. Winning Forex competitions, thousands and thousands of emails and stories all over the world, pouring constantly. And if beginner trader can do it, so can anyone. All you have to do, make an effort. So currently, because of extreme market conditions, we're offering $2,000 discount for lifetime software license with group classes, with video library and modules, with live guided trading. And if you would like to dive all the way in and work with me one-on-one with access to all group classes with lifetime software, I look forward to working with you. Option without software also available. So if you would like to see more stories of students, more photos, more personal journeys, please click on reviews. If you would like to review in detail what is offered under all of these options, please review each individual section on the products section. Any questions for me, please do not hesitate to pick up the phone and call 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Thank you, traders, so much. It's been my joy and pleasure being here with you.